Something random that I wish you could have is to turn off this auto scrolling thing. Like, make this not auto scroll. Like, it's so small. Like, I really don't care if it gets added or not. But I'm just saying, like, it would be kind of nice if I could not make it auto scroll because I kind of just like doing it manually. But today we faced the Colts, much lower overall than us, but very good offense. And any team with a good offense can beat us. I'll tell you that. Because even though our defense is top 10 in the NFL, when it faces good offenses, sometimes it crumbles. Now, we've only allowed 30 points all year, 2 times. Well, both times it was in the high 30s, but nonetheless, only 2 times. Now, I think we can destroy the Bears. We can beat the Colts. I'm not guaranteeing that, though, especially since it's a divisional game. Even though we're home, we should be able to beat them. How good are the Bears? 6-3, okay. And they play the 5-4 Armadillos. Our division is very competitive. No one is even a game more than a game below 500. But the thing is, we are 2.5 games over second place. We need to have a legendary fall off to not be the first seed in our division. But to be the first seed in the NFL or the AFC, we need to outplay the Browns, who currently are deciding that they don't really feel like losing. They play the Eagles this week, but that's definitely not a game where we can expect them to lose because they've been dominant. I mean, we have too, but I feel like we've been dominant like record wise, game wise. I mean, sometimes we've won 2 games by more than one score. But our only loss is also by only one score, so I guess you'd say we're definitely better than we are bad. We average 27 points a game, allow about 20 points a game, so we win our games by about 7 points a game. It's not bad. We have the second best run defense, the ninth best scoring defense, fifth best rushing defense, eighth best fifth best rushing offense, eighth best passing offense, and fourth best offensive scoring team. While the Colts are only good at rushing the ball themselves, and they're good at stopping the pass. Now, our injury report looks like this. Still no Traylon Burks or Spears for the next 2 weeks. No more Guyton until next week, where we face the Bears. Now, we've also made a very big change. J.C. Latham moves to right guard, and Eric Guerrero moves to left tackle. We still have favorite at tackle over here for one more week. Thing is, I think it's not size. I think it's speed. Like, Latham has 63 speed. He's our slowest lineman. He's our slowest tackle. And he's the only one who gets beat on those kick steps. So I feel like it's like there's a certain limit. For example, Guerrero has, I think, 70 speed, which is 7 higher. So I'm hoping that he just doesn't get beat like Latham does. Because this is what you have to do, because the game is so messed up that if tackles are too slow, they never make contact with the defensive lineman, and you get sacked 2 times a game because of them. But it'll be Donald Ray not having yet another start today. Last week he was hurt. Harding and Donaldson came in and did a pretty good job. But yeah, it'll still be not many touches for Donaldson this week. Oh yeah, I forgot. We moved Sean Harrison to our practice squad too. Yeah, I believe that's pretty much it for recap. I mean, we beat the Chargers. We beat them pretty easily in the fourth quarter. It wasn't an easy game though, I'll tell you that. Like, even when the games look like I won them easily, a lot of them are a lot tougher than they look. So in mock draft number 2, we're actually the last pick in the draft, which is weird because somehow the Browns are behind the Vikings, who have more losses than them. Oh no, because they're assuming Super Bowl champions, and they picked us in the Vikings, I guess. So that's why we have the 32nd pick. But yeah, this division is very tough. None of us have picks in the top half of the draft. That's how good our division has been this year. But we're looking to ruin that a little bit because we can beat the Colts, bring them down to 4-6, and basically eliminate them from the playoffs. Because if we go up to 9-1 and they go to 4-6, it's pretty much over for them, especially with this competitive division. I mean, I guess we could technically all make the playoffs, but I'm pretty sure the chances of that are very low. There's a lot of division games coming up because I don't think any of us have played more than 3 division games. So that means all of us have at least 3 more to play. Yeah, me and the Texans have 3 more to play, and the Armadillos and Colts both have 4 more to play. So, we're looking to make the Colts lose yet another division game. Oh yeah, and L'Jarius Sneed, um, 1 weekly award for 2 picks, including 1 pick six. Nicholas Petit-Frere is still an interesting one. I'm waiting for Baker and I'm waiting for Jenkins. I know I'm not re-signing either of those 2 yet. I'm trying to get Evan Leonard back, but he doesn't really want to be here that much. Oh, well, literally upping the salary by 0.2 was enough. So, Evan Leonard will continue to be our backup quarterback. Who's the last guy? Oh, I do want Aubrey back. He wants actually a solid amount of money, though. He wants the salary back up. And then is Nicholas Petit-Frere, who I'm like, we already have a backup center. It's just I mean, really, this isn't bad at all. $2.2 million. They just don't like even when they do like your team, they still don't like when you decrease salary. So I'm kind of confused on how that works. Like, maybe he's just one of those guys who value financials a lot. But it feels like every time, like, I see, oh, they're green bar, I should be able to decrease this contract and still get it to them. They're still like, no, actually. Oh yeah, Peter Skronsky returns. Right, let's look at the Colts. This is our first time playing them this season. Last year when they were at their worst, we still managed to lose to them 1 time. So, at QB, they still got Big AR, Anthony Richardson. This man really got that Cam Newton build. He's 250. Superstar Dev, Red Zone Deadeye. Anyway. He has 96 throw power. This dude's really good. He should have. They should not upgrading his deep accuracy because CPU. They could definitely do more of CPU regression. Even make it random. I'd rather be random than they just upgrade their best skill all the time. So every player that the CPU develops becomes very one-sided. But anyway, we got Jonathan Taylor and Zaire Slate to deal with today. Jonathan Taylor's gonna be kind of scary. At receiver, Josh Downs, Alec Pierce, Michael Pittman, the exact same core. Literally all of our division members have the exact same receiver core except for the Texans, who have 1 different receiver. They have someone else instead of Stephon Diggs, because I think Stephon Diggs retired. Everyone else, their top 3 is the exact same. Tight end is still likely backed up by Juwan Johnson. Offensive line is pretty decent, definitely not bad. Max Roby, Laitu Latu, and Chris Barker and Kelvin Hoskins too. They're all the D linemen. No one really great here, but they're all pretty decent. Like, it's not going to be easy to run against this team, but I think it should definitely be possible. Joey Bosa's still playing football. Not a very good linebacker group here. I mean, the best players, the 80 overall Jose Mercado. Which I think my linebackers overalls aren't very high either. What is this defensive back group? I can see why they're losing. It's terrible. I mean, they got a rookie who seems to have some potential, Davion Curtis, but, like, the overalls are just terrible. No one's even an 80. Mushy Cordell Flott is, but he's playing down to a 79 at this moment. Like, cause I'm thinking, like, well, I kind of judge these guys' linebacker groups pretty harshly, but overall, mine's actually ain't very good either. It's just that, they play well, because I'm usually using them. It's kind of a weird way to say it. Alright, we need to shift our focus to the Colts. What do we find through film study? Their offense has an advantage against our defense. I mean, in what spot are we saying? Maybe because, like, the receivers aren't that great. I feel like our DBs have an advantage over their receivers. Are you saying they're running back over our D line? But I mean, I guess overall wise, their offense is higher overall than our defense, which I think is a little bit weird. I think it's because we don't have a ton of high overalls. We just have a ton of young players. I don't really think tackle matters that much. I mean, I guess when it's dealing with Jonathan Taylor, tackle does matter. But I know it's going to be +5, -5, which in my opinion is way too high. Like, I would rather just be +3, -3. But +5 for blockchain seems kind of really good. But yeah, right on to weekly strategy. I'm not trying to take a lot. It's been 10 minutes? It's not feel like it's been 10 minutes in this live stream. Yeah, I guess we'll defend Jonathan Taylor, and half pads. We'll do split for now. Also, I'm doing this thing on GoldeeJR and Plus. I know no one's watching, but who knows? Maybe someone will start watching this later. I'm uploading a video on GoldeeJR and Plus. It's only about 9 minutes long. Yeah, I think Dorothy is a good idea. They don't have a very good defensive back group. I don't know, I'm kind of just yapping. Who did I do last time? Hurston Raynaud, maybe? I think it was Hurston Raynaud. No, it was Groves. I think it's the second time I thought it was Hurston Raynaud. Neither time it was. It was, okay, now, today is Hurston Raynaud. Yeah, look at my other channel. I have different types of videos on there. It's not just gameplay, it's me talking and yapping, which I do a lot anyway, but, you know. Yeah, let's get an interception, I guess. About 24 points or less. Let's go 400 offensive yards and 5 offensive touchdowns. Okay. I did really well on cover skeleton a little bit ago, so maybe we'll try that again. It's so weird to see Harding on one of these drills, because he's normally... That probably was picked if Jones didn't do anything, but I'll take it anyway. I did not want to turn into Ernest Jones there. Come on, Snead, you're supposed to be the guy who doesn't drop interceptions. Okay, and now Jones is dropping them too. What is going on? Come on, I'm literally guarding that perfectly. I don't get any reward for it. Yeah, there's no way I'm fast enough to guard Quincy Russell. Just because he's big does not mean he's slow. He's 92 speed. Which I think, like, what do y'all think the minimum for a good receiver in this game is? Like, to be, like, 80, no, I wouldn't even say 80. I'd say, like, you need to at least be 90 speed. Because if you're under that, like, there's just certain times where they're not going to get open and they're not going to be able to run after a catch for big plays. I say, like, what I want in a receiver, like, okay, yeah, well, now we're getting cooked. I'd say maybe, like, 91. Like, I never complain about 91 speed. And Russell's got a speed above that, as well as being one of the best route runners and catchers in the league. Probably the best catcher in the league. It's like, probably not the best route runner, though. Amari Barber was 94 speed, 93, which is, yeah, I'm getting cooked right now because I'm talking. When I'm talking, I'm just not doing good in the drill. But I've already accepted at this point that we're not getting gold or silver, so. Thing is, I don't know where Hurst is going to fit. Like, I don't know where he'd be potentially 3 years down the line because Calhoun's there. And right now, Calhoun's much better overall. And then we got Ernest Jones, who is leaving, but I'm not sure if I want to... Well, wait, no, did I resign Ernest Jones? I think I did. Anyway, it doesn't really matter which one I do, because... I mean, I'm not doing Maximum Survival. Which one of these I do? I mean, I guess I'll do Close Quarters. It's the most... It's the toughest one. Don't call a toss play when I literally can't even leave the numbers. It's frustrating that Raynaud got hurt, but it was a very fun episode. It was funner than most of these Madden games, because at least I got to use Donaldson and Harding, and that was definitely, especially Donaldson, was a very fun experience. He was definitely fun. Using a receiver as running back, which I never do. Was Pittman drafted as a receiver? I don't think he was. I think he was always a running back. I need to check again, though. I need to get my sources correct. What is But yeah, now that we're adding the gadget player, we're going to see even more Pittmans. Pittman for me was a return man, a slot receiver, and our third down running back. Which I think he was only second string slot. I think Elijah Moore's in front of him there, but even so. So right now I am pretty far away from gold, with only about 10 seconds left. So, I mean, I should still be able to get it. I'm getting a lot per touchdown. So as long as I score on these next couple plays, which the fullback just decided not to, but okay. Are you serious? Why is the fullback not making any contact right now? We're gonna have one play to hit 50,000, and the fullback is not blocking anybody. Alright, that should be enough. Dude, Bayer tried to screw me over. He made no block for like 3 plays in a row. But yeah, we should see even more Pittmans with the new gadget position, because he played receiving back, slot receiver, and return man for me, which I think was fun. I never used a player like that ever again. Except for like when I had Cordell Patterson in one of my Falcons franchises, he actually played slot receiver and power back, I think. Or something like that. Okay, so I wonder if Cordell Patterson is doing well with Pittsburgh. I haven't heard much of him. But yeah, I was wondering, does Ernest Jones have a contract? I think this was his re-sign year, so I'm pretty sure I either declined it or gave it to him. I think I gave him a contract. Of course, the game made me go back down to Hayden Hutchinson, so I have to waste even more time, which I thought was doing good on time, but apparently no, it's been 16 minutes. But, yeah, they re-signed him for $13.5 million next year, which is more than he was getting paid before. Either he'll be worse next year, but it doesn't really matter. Do we wear we've Color Rush alternates? Oh, those are just all whites. We can wear these, and then the Colts have such lame jerseys, though. They got nothing. They got nothing. Look, I like that blue stripe on their helmets, though. It looks a lot nicer than it does right now. Just wear your aways, dude. Y'all got nothing.
It's the NFL on EA Sports. And coming up is L'Jarius Sneed. He's one of the last guys you want to target in coverage. It's the Titans and the Colts. And it comes your way next on EA Sports.
What better way to start off the afternoon than with some football? It's time to get
The Colts will start with the football. If we win this, we're not only 9-1, but we're also 3-1 in the division. Like, it's gonna give us a really nice lead. It's gonna be pretty hard to, even now it's kind of gonna be hard to lose our lead in the division, but if we win this week, it'll practically be impossible. Richardson, only 15 touchdowns to this point, but only 6 picks too. I mean, we know they're probably going to try to run the ball because they have Jonathan Taylor. And there's an injury on the first play. I think this is Powell's second time in his career getting hurt. He seems to be just fine, though. Oh, it's a screen pass. I didn't even notice, but it's a nice tackle by Ernest Jones, who brings down Taylor after a gain of, I'd say, 4. As they show our injuries. We've been dealing with them all year. It's nothing new. But 3 on the offense is kind of crazy. It's going to be 3rd and 8. We're either the second best or the best team, so there's no judging. Oh, what was that? I mean, I think if I was turned around, I wouldn't be able to pick that one off. It hit my feet. Oh, so more bad blocking. Why does the tackle do this? Was it supposed to be like? Yeah, I'm very confused. Is this like an option? Because why did it look like the tackle was trying to pull and then he like stops and then just kind of gives up on the play? This game is weird and bad. Especially I think the blocking is worse than the defense this year. Defense can be odd sometimes, but the blocking is truly terrible. But to return, James Meredith, who I called Cameron like 30 times, but his name is James. All right, Greg. I'm never winning MVP. Even when I had my best year of Terrell Britton, Patriots franchise, I was still second for MVP. Pillars in their win. Let's start with forwards. See what their defensive backs can do. Not much! Wide open! Are you kidding me? What is that? So there's 2 problems here. First of all, Crocker gets downfield so quickly that his guy actually managed to get to the football. Second of all, Russell, you have to catch this. He hasn't even hit the football. You just dropped it because he made contact. And that's not the Russell I know. But that is insane. Play action. We are sacked. They had a 6-man blitz. Can we not run right into Russell this time and allow him to get... This time it doesn't seem like that's going to happen because Russell beat him again. Can he take it all the way? No. Brought down inside the 10. Dude, whoever number 31 is, take him off the field. He got cooked 2 times. Latham in his first start at guard. Raynaud takes the carry, gets only a yard. And I just rhymed. I don't think I had to call it out, but whatever. And that's going to be... Oh, he dropped it. I was about to say that's going to be intercepted. Risky. 3rd and 10. Or 3rd and 8. 3rd and go. Getting it out. Touchdown. Tehran candidate. Was an interesting drive, but it does end up with points. I think that's touchdown number 4 or 5 for Tehran Kennedy on the season, which puts him at 2nd on our team. His Colts defense ain't great, so if we can just allow under like 24 or so points, I feel like we can win. Taylor's 3rd in yards. I'm telling you, Spears would be on that list if he wasn't hurt. But saying if he wasn't hurt for this team is just super ironic because everyone gets hurt. And that is dropped. Jamel Dean, I know their linebacker dropped the pick, but you're not a linebacker. That should be a pick 6. 2nd and 10. Tracy Dell is on the field. I don't know how I feel about that. Jonathan Taylor somehow escapes. He's just so shifty. Was he even good last year? I didn't hear much about him. Heard much more about players like Kyron Williams. 3rd down for the Colts. Richardson will try to throw it, and they've got their man, Alec Pierce, wide open. Probably because our best coverage player over there was Amani Hooker, and he's just, like, solid, but he's much worse than he was a couple years back, or even last year. Which is why we have a rookie starting over him. And that one is picked! They gave Jamel Dean another shot. And right now, it's looking like the Titans are all over Indianapolis. Why did they just give the ball right to Jamel Dean 2 times? Hey, if you want to get blown out, I'm happy to give you what you want. That was a bad throw. Not even like a bad choice. It was also a bad throw. 1st and 10. Donald Reynard cuts up field. Tries to fight off a defender, and he's brought down at the Colts 44. Firing it. Russell, what are you doing, Mims? He just ran by him. Not a great start. Open man, Reynard on the screen. He's got a blocker downfield. That's J.C. Latham. All the way to the 30. I can't even say Reynard and Spears are like Algier and Bijan because we don't have a Bijan or an Algier. Like, Bijan's that really shifty guy that makes like everyone miss, which Reynard can do, but Bijan lives on another level. And Spears is more just like a one-cut go guy, which is not Bijan really. And we definitely don't have a power back like Algier. But I'm trying to find a good comparison for these two, as that was a bad throw, and it's batted down. I'm trying to think of, like, who is this duo most like? Wide open Jatavion Sanders, and the former Panther walks in. I mean, this is looking too easy. I feel like the Crocker play would have been a touchdown, too, if I didn't throw an inaccurate ball. Aubrey's kick is up and good. Nice hit by Powell on special teams. We've got some special players over here. I mean, I saw that. I didn't know they could get downfield so quickly. They get it out short. Calhoun makes the tackle. Honestly, don't hate how 44 looks with these jerseys. It probably looks better than it does with the current Titans uniforms, if I'm being honest. Is that picked again? Yes, it is. L'Jarius Sneed took a pick 6 home last week, and he's bumped out at the 46 here. What is Anthony Richardson doing? That's interception number 5 for L'Jarius Sneed. He had 10 last year. He might be like the best Titan defensive back of all time, as he continues his success from Kansas City. I don't think he did much with the Titans in real life, though. Not that I remember. Which I don't know if what I remember is important, but what a play. Oh, it's illegal touching, yeah. It's going to count as an incomplete pass. I didn't notice if he went out of bounds because I looked at him, looked back, realized how he might get sacked. As soon as I was like, okay, I got to throw it back, just throw the jump ball. And somehow the ball was led back, which was a great decision by Groves, but also, like, led to a penalty, so... Oh no, that should have been picked. So they're sending full blitz. 2 players are blitzing here. That is definitely not enough for a first down. There goes Stonehouse's punt. Looks like it's just good enough. And it rose to the 11. I would run up the middle. The center has no one shadowing him. They do exactly that. So if I saw it, you can definitely tell the CPU saw it.
They can move the ball similarly well as they take over here.
Similarly well to what? Their last interception? That was like because of one big play.
Again on first.
Come on.
Found some running room for a nice gain. Look at his numbers on the
I mean, I already know how the script's going to be. If we're going to stop the run, it's going to be because of the linebackers. D-line's not going to be any help. I hope they fix that with, like, the addition of nose tackle. Maybe it'll actually make nose tackles good at stopping the run instead of it's just the linebackers every time. If you don't have an ability, your D-lineman will not get to the running back. Play action. AR fires, and it's dropped. I don't really get how Pittman dropped that one, but it will be 3rd and 2.
on that throw. And that leaves him with 3rd and short.
And that play is made by me, Jerome Baker. End of the first quarter, the Colts are going to punt again.
Quarter down in this all AFC South contest. It's a 2-score game early. More from Nashville after this.
Certainly was an interesting first quarter.
Will be another punt. Jack Fox out there once again. And this will be his 2nd effort of the contest. Went for 48 with his first kick, and this one looks even better. Secures this at the 17.
Meredith down at the 30.
Space to do a little damage there before they bottle him up. The Titans are being led back out there on offense by their quarterback. And as he continues lighting up the stat sheets this season, we can see he's still chasing one man for the NFL.
Firing. Big first down. I love that play so much. I really don't use it that many times, but like when I do, it's almost a guaranteed success. If our fullback was a little faster, he probably could have caught up to that guy. Instead, he decided to cut inside. He was like, "There's no way I'm catching up to bro."
See how they approach this 2nd down.
Rain out again. Too easy. As he falls forward. I mean, I know this Colts defense is bad. I'm not really surprised that we're driving on them again. Firing a Crocker. He's got it. What a grab. Colts just wondering how can they stop Greg Groves. They can't. Wide open in the back of the end zone. Russell in again. Actually, I think that's wrong. I think that's his first touchdown today. We have one to candidate, one to Sanders now, one to Russell. 3 passing touchdowns in the first half. How does he get so open? They say it was a man blitz. And I don't see a blitzer. Oh, no, yes, I do. I see the safety right there. So who's guarding? What is... Man, I hate when man plays end up like this. Because there's no way that this guy should be guarding this player. It should be this guy. I know if they flip the play, I think he would blitz. So maybe the CPU just forgot to flip the play. But, I mean, Russell would cook this edge rusher either way. So I'm not exactly sure how this was ever going to work. But yeah, perfectly placed ball. I think that's touchdown number 9 for Quincy Russell. And look how much better he's been now that he actually plays football. Last year, he only had 800 yards. That's because he didn't play football. He finished like 8 games last year. And so far, he's finished... this is game 10. He's finished 3 already. Because he didn't finish his first 6, by the way. Got injured in week 1. Stayed injured for week 2, 3, and 4. And then missed some of game 5 and 6. And since then, he's been here, though. But yes, Quincy Russell history is weird. Like, when they talk about him 10 years from now, I don't know what they're even going to say about him. Big first down for AR. And there's Hutchinson. Oh, I forgot. They lost 5 tackle. I shouldn't even be surprised. Shed probably shouldn't even want block Shed because him and Van Ness probably don't. Actually, Van Ness might need block Shed. I don't think Hutchinson. He has like 99 block Shed, so. That is caught by Josh Downs. Now the Colts are starting to get some offense going. Hopefully they don't turn the ball over this time. And by hopefully I mean, well, by me, never mind. I'm just gonna stop talking. It says 3 people are watching, but no one's chatting. So if you're watching this right now, say something. Even though I'm sure it's just bots or something. Can bots watch live stream? They definitely can. Oh, nice defense by L'Jarius Sneed. 3rd and 3. The Colts can't let it stall out now, right? I see the open hole. I just have to get through it. If it's an inside run. It's a pass. Jones, get up! Jones got fooled by the play action, man. He was the only guy who was going to make that sack on Richardson, and he just was not. He was just fooled. He was fooled. And Richardson's going to score the Colts' first touchdown of the game. That drive went as well as it could, as we finally kind of stalled out there, I guess. With all the quick scores, I guess our defense didn't get much time to rest. You could see how easy it was to run the ball and get the ball out quickly. But at least we're returning our first kickoff. Oh, look at Candidate, baby. Getting shifty. I'm being very aggressive. I'm throwing the ball a lot, but like it's not just because I want to throw. It's because like they literally are bad against. Like, did you see their DB room earlier? It's all players under 80 overall. Why would I not throw the football? Unless it's like at the end of the game and the game is actually over. I mean, Reynolds doing pretty good too. This is just a bad defense. Firing Candidate. Ooh, was Crocker gone? I think I might have missed Ian Crocker getting wide open downfield. Maybe. Yeah, maybe. Actually, if I had more time to throw, I could have. But this linebacker was blitzing. 2 linebackers were blitzing. Well, actually, no, linebacker and a DB. Like, they really just wanted to get to us there. But luckily, I took the check down. That was actually the good decision, the smart decision right there. Even if I didn't think it was at the moment. Carell's doing pretty well. It's his first game as a tackle, or first game starting as a tackle. As Raynaud is having a game of his own. Short, easy to Crocker. Get him some targets now. Crocker on the same route as Sanders. Easy TD. 4 passing touchdowns in the first half for Ian Crocker. I mean, that's it for Ian Crocker. I meant for Greg Groves. Yeah, but I'm not going to really try that hard to make that happen. I mean, records are nice, but also not throwing a lot of picks is nice. Because, like, if I end up with Groves having a lot of yards and a good touchdown interception rate, start by the Super Bowl week, whether we're in it or not. So the Colts finally score, but we answer right back. Taylor has X Factor. But it's Truz, so, like, no one really cares. Ooh, another drop pass. I think Sneed had a part in that. And that tackle is made by Starks. Inbounds, 3rd and 7. And that is dropped. The pick dropping master, Braxton Tapp. That's just what he's good at. Making deflections, dropping interceptions. Well, ball goes back to Tennessee. Here we go.
And last drive, he reached one of those numbers that everyone looks at as a benchmark after the season ends.
Oh, no. I think that's too far out. Yeah, candidate was gone if he got it, but pass was not quite where you needed to be. Screen pass for Ray. Well, remember this song. Oh my god, I forgot about the time. Well, we probably have like one big play and then a field goal is best case scenario. I mean, of course, touchdown's best case scenario, but like most likely best case scenario. Ooh, they got 3 guys over there on Crocker. Okay. I've learned that shot save clock is the best for like just final heaves before halftime. And we couldn't even get the ball out. Was that Latham? No, we gotta know if that's Latham. I guess I'll check after halftime. See you guys then.
All right, Kate, we'll get back to you and Brock in a bit. For now, plenty of early action in the 1 o'clock Eastern window to get you caught up on. So let's get to it. We begin in the gateway to the west in St. Louis, Missouri. And it's the Bears who have the lead. Caleb Williams with 2 touchdown passes there. From there, we're off to check out another game. And they have the lead in that one over the visiting Dallas Cowboys. Terry McLaurin, a strong performance there. Finally, let's get to Philadelphia. Check on the Eagles at home at Lincoln Financial Field. As you can see, the score there in the second quarter. Elijah Moore, a touchdown reception. This was an extremely one-sided first half. One team showed up, ready to go. The other's been in a daze thus far, but there's still plenty of time left for this one to tighten up significantly. These 2 teams making their final adjustments for the second half ahead. It's time to get back at it. For the call, let's rejoin Kate Scott and Brock Hewer.
All right.
Good. Greg Groves, 14 of 21, 244, 4 touchdowns, no interceptions. What a first half. Reynolds, 7 for 65. Why did we do this against the Colts last year? Like, their offense there was terrible, too. 4 passing TDs to 4 different receivers. Russell, 4 for 97 and a touchdown. I think, like, if it's fourth quarter and we're up by, like, 4 scores, I might legitimately bench Russell and just let him sit. Like, it's the things you got to do for this man to keep him healthy. But, Raynaud, 4 for 45. Crocker, 3 for 42. Candidate, Sanders, both 20 yards and a touchdown. Money in the Bank is today, so I'm not streaming tonight, but... no tackles. Starks. I mean, what? Why did I say no tackles? What am I talking about? No sacks. Starks leads us with tackles. 1 TFL by Baker. We're winning because Richardson turned over the ball twice, but really, like, we're not bringing Richardson down, by the way. We only need 1 offensive touchdown. We just need 120 more offensive yards, and we just need to play some good defense because we already got, like, the rest of our goals. We'll return here against Indianapolis. Candidates return only to the 25.
To the 25. The Titans back out on offense. Their running back headed out once again. Drive starts out with a 1st and 10. And
Well, I
unsurprisingly,
didn't even check who got pressured thanks to last time. Raynaud coughs up the football, and he picks it back up. I don't even know if a lot of players knew. I don't know if the Colts knew we ever lost that ball because they were not paying attention. But it'll be 2nd and 9. Raynaud, hold on next time, or I will be making you split carries with Harding. Quick throw to Crocker. It's going to be 3rd and 3.
he's got to gain a 6 there. It was Tyrell Johnson with the tackle. All plays on the table here for 3rd and 3.
All plays you save. How about another drag route? Yeah, I'm very creative, I know. Do I call too many of those? I mean, I feel like most of my throws to Crocker are drags, but like Russell doesn't run too many. Dude, they're rocking right now. I feel like they're just salty because we're beating them, so they just keep trying to hurt them and make them fumble, which like I would probably do the same, but that doesn't mean it's okay when you guys do it because I'm the main character. So when y'all do it, it makes y'all sound like bad people, dude. If we don't get bumped there, candidate makes the easy grab. Instead, 3rd and 1. And why am I calling this play on 3rd and 1? Why is Amari Cooper finding his way onto the field? I don't know the answer to either of those questions, but either way, it is 3rd down, and we're going to lose yards of Russell, which makes it kind of worse to go for it. But worse doesn't mean impossible or the bad decision. Raynaud's going to have enough. We're literally telling the Colts to try and stop us, and they just can't. I think that's our 2nd Russell screen to not work. I'm not sure why. We're just not really doing much with him. I'm not helping him. Very interesting group of routes here. Get out to Crocker. What a catch, man. Let's go. Crocker and Russell is like the jump ball duo I didn't know I needed. Even if it's not a jump ball, like just they're so good at catching footballs. Oh, the safety made a play there because Crocker was dusting the lineman or the linebacker. Raynaud's gonna have his first 100-yard rushing game, isn't he? Grove's gonna run. Just be safe. We're wasting this whole game. This whole 3rd quarter. Raynaud over 100 yards officially. Congratulations to his best rushing game of his career. Jump ball, Russell, touchdown. I don't know what just happened, but oh, Russell, dude, he's so lanky. He's literally like, I don't even know how to describe Russell's build. It's like, it's not tight end build. But I think that's touchdown number 10 for him. Yeah, I think when the 4th quarter hits, Russell's coming out the game, especially if we get a stop on the Colts here. Are the Browns going to lose their first game? Are we going to be number 1 in the NFL? I was saying that I'm jinxing myself by saying we're winning this game, but unless Anthony Richardson just becomes Cam Newton, I'm pretty sure we win this. Even then, Cam Newton probably wouldn't win this game either. As you can say, he's even been playing like Cam Newton. What is that, dude? What is that? Why did he just stop in? This game is terrible. Like, explain that to me, Madden. Explain that to me, how that makes any logistical sense for a linebacker to try to do in that scenario. Yes, sir, Peter. I don't think I've ever had a good player named Peter until now. I didn't even really mean to click play ball, but of course my instincts make me, and I already knew he was going to dive like a fool for it. So I'm assuming the Colts are going to score really quickly here. Or we could get like a sack. That'd be really nice. But of course not. Dude, just let the game end. Fine, I guess man coverage is sin now. He just fires, is picked again. I thought he might be able to outrun Alec Pierce, but I guess not. It's been another just a weird Madden game. It's been slightly funner, I think, just because I'm blowing out the Colts, and that's always a good time. But, like, their offense has been odd. Like, they're cooking me, and then Richardson, for the third time, decides to throw a jump ball, and then, which is, like, I don't know why they keep trying that. It's been too late and too short every time. Like, bro, get some new ideas. Give me a new way to intercept the football. Crocker flipping the field. This is officially Quincy Russell's last drive, so I hope he enjoys it. Well, I couldn't decide if I wanted to go inside or outside. I feel like if I just made a decision quicker, that would have been a first down. How are we doing on goals? Okay, we have done everything. So we've gotten our pick. We've allowed 24 points or less, most likely. Well, there's a rare play where Russell actually runs a drag, and it was almost a pick. And if that was picked, it would probably be a pick six. I'm not really sure if I care that the edge rusher is blitzing, because that's what they usually do, Eric. Ooh, we don't get it. They say go for it, and I'm like, I mean, sure, I don't really see why. I mean, we're up by 4 scores. But if the offensive coordinator thinks we should just try to waste more time, then sure, give Harding a touch. Maybe that's what he wanted. Maybe he just wanted Harding to get the ball, and I respect that. He wants to see our young guys who never really got a shot get a shot. You know, Harding's been here quite a while. He's been a career tight end, and I think we signed him as an undrafted free agent in like season 2 or season 3. Oh man, if that was a stronger push on that DB, that's a much better run. They're not even giving us no screenplays. They want all of our throws to go to the end zone. Which, I mean, yeah, that's fun, but, like, also, we don't have to do this to them. We could just... Okay. Never mind. They hit my QB. Now I gotta score a touchdown on them. I'm sorry. Crocker in for the second time. 6 passing touchdowns for Greg Groves. I mean, the only reason I'm taking out Russell is because if he gets hurt, I'm going to be very mad. That's the reason. And I think he's already really behind on slot receivers, so I don't think he can get put in there. Oh, yeah. So, yeah. We're good. This is a weird game. How many passing yards does Russell Groves have? 324, 6 touchdowns. It's actually not many yards for 6 passing touchdowns.
He fields it from the 8. He stopped on the return at the 27. The Colts offense set to head out.
I honestly don't want to see this because I want the game to end. Like at this point, like we've had our fun blowing out the Colts. We've showed that we're superior in every way. Now I'm ready for this game to go and for us to move on to the Bears. I just could not find the right angle. I just was swerving around like a goofy. Why do you care? They're down by like, pick it off. Tap actually caught a pass. They've certainly given us this game. I mean, we're going to beat them anyway. Their defense is too bad, but their offense hasn't really helped much despite being one of the best offenses in the league. Even North Korea? Well, now even Raynaud is well over 100. It shows that when you have a decent O-line in this game, or really, I think, no, I'd say, because even when I didn't have a great offensive line in like season 1, I still led the NFL in rushing. But it's not like I had a crazy, I only averaged like 4.9, which only saying in 4.9 is kind of weird, but like, it wasn't crazy. But when you have a good O-line in this game, it's kind of hard to get stopped unless they have like a superstar X factor that you keep running into like a fool. Dude, he just caught me. I lost all my momentum, though. I mean, I kind of want to throw the ball, but I don't really want to throw it deep. Like, I kind of just want to see if I can get a first down. Oh, nice catch by Mims. Yeah, Groves said, I'm tired of looking trash. I'm tired of being the reason these games are close. I'm just going to dot everyone up now. Even though our receivers are getting very open today. Like, they have really bad defensive backs. Like, you might be surprised by this. They have a 79, a 79, and a 76 at corner, and then like a 78 and a 76 at safety. To the 2-minute warning. Like, yeah, this is like a historically terrible DB group. I'm not even sure how you build such a bad team on defense. Like, do they just not draft it? I think they drafted tackle last draft. So, did y'all not see all these defensive holes? Why is Landry in at tight end over Huff? That definitely shouldn't be. Well, whatever.
Take the safe play first when they get it from time to time. No third down required.
All right, one more play. Whether we score or not is really the Colts' choice. Dominique Rodgers-Cromartie? I haven't heard that name in so long. I think he played for the Browns, maybe the Jets, maybe the Colts. I'll just kneel then. I really don't care. Because honestly, if I score, then they get the ball and they're going to call timeouts and stuff, and I really don't want that to happen. So we'll actually just kneel. We'll actually do that. Now they start calling timeouts, and it's a different story, which I don't think they will. Yep, that's game. Maybe our best win. We've allowed. I mean, no, I guess we beat the Texans 52-7, but this one felt more organic because like that was like the last game of the season. I think we were already like in the playoffs. Actually, we might have eliminated them from the playoffs that year. I can't really remember. Yeah, coach, it's not really your fault. Your GM, because this is coach's first year, their coach got fired. Your GM brought in an absolutely terrible defense for you, and that's kind of what happens. I mean, I guess it was your fault actually, because you had your QB throw 4 picks, and that can't just be him. And yeah, all of them were really bad picks that there's just no chance the receiver was ever going to catch it. Titan blood running through your veins. Russell, I mean, look at that game. That's the Greg Groves that we know. Even though I just said Russell for some reason. How's this not a perfect passer rating? 71 completion percentage, 340 yards, 6 touchdowns. Reynard was absolutely insane. If he didn't fumble, I'd say he had a perfect game. He also had 45. He had like 100. He had 200 total yards today. Crocker less in yards, 7 for 130 and 2, while Russell had 7 for 105 and 2 touchdowns for both Canada and Sanders. How many yards did Mims have? Only 19. The sack allowed was like Skronsky. 6 tackles for Starks and Sparks. The connection finally. I haven't said that in so long, actually. I feel like it's been a few weeks since I said the Starks and Sparks connection. 1 TFL, still 0 sacks, 4 picks. Just a really weird game. $25 staff points. That's like the best you can get. Not really, but it's like some of the most I've ever gotten in a game for sure. If I can get break tackle, that'd be actually pretty nice. I'm sure he got 2. I'm sure it's a lot of XP because he still lost 2 more out for a fumble, but overall he gained 3. He has 94 speed? I thought he had 92. No, it's Russell with 92. I kind of forgot he was that fast. Yeah, that's RQB1. That's honestly pretty insane. You said the offense had an advantage against our defense. I didn't see no advantage right there. The Bears did indeed win. And it pretty much gives us the division. Like, Texans didn't play. But they're now 3 whole games behind us with 6 more games to play. So the best that could happen for them is that we go 3-3. They go 6-0. And then, or like the easiest way, is that we go 3-3, the most likely. And they go 6-0 while beating us. Groves remains second in yards behind only Dak Prescott. Snead tied for first in interceptions. Only 1 more game to our night game against the Commanders. We got a team meeting coming up. Teller Guyton's back, finally. We got weekly awards after Groves or Snead, or it's Dean. I meant Dean. So we got both the weekly awards this week. Nice. Also, I think we're like tied first for touchdowns now with Groves. No, we're third. Second, third, and 20th. But yeah, 26 and 11 is not a bad ratio at all, I'd say. Especially not when you're not done with the season yet. Russell's at 714 yards. And yeah, that's it pretty much. Colts and Armadillos play. Right now they're fighting for wild card because this division's mine. I need to lose 3 of my next 6 games at least. If I go even 4-2, I got the division. Well, no, it's 7 more games. I'm a fool. So that means I need to go at least 3-1, I think, and then they have to go 4-3. Because if I even go 4-3, and they go 7-0. Wait, no, that would be enough to tie. They have to beat us. But if the Texans even lose like 2 games, the season's over. They play who this week? The Lions. Yeah, that's it for today. I'm not streaming tonight, so next morning, most likely, we'll face off against the Bears. I'm leaving. Bye. Hope there's nothing I